everyone, I'm Sarah of Rich Textures Crochet and welcome. Today we're going to learn how to crochet my favorite hair scrunchie. My daughter's at the age where she loves to tie back her hair and use scrunchies to do that, and not only that, she wears them to school all the time on her wrist, and I can remember doing that when I was younger as well. So today I am making up some scrunchies for her and her friends, and this is a very easy crochet scrunchie to work. It's only going to be 2 rounds. It's worked around a hair elastic, and it just looks so amazing, as you can see in the photo when it is worn. I'm going to be using a lightweight rayon yarn from Bamboo. This is the Truboo yarn by Lion Brand Yarn. You're only going to need a small amount, maybe 20 yards or so of this yarn. I like this for it because it does have a nice silky and soft feel, and it has a little bit of a shine too as well, which makes it a little bit dressier and prettier. We're also going to need a 4mm or G6 size crochet hook and a hair elastic. Now I'm using these ouchless ones. They're a little bit thicker, and just a plain hair elastic to work around, and then you'll need a yarn needle for finishing off. You'll also want a copy of the free written instructions, which are on my website at richtexturescrochet.com. There's some other photos and other colors there as well that you can take a look at. So thank you so much for joining me. While you're here, I invite you to subscribe. Take a look around. There's lots of other free crochet patterns and as well stitch tutorials. The channel is updated every single week. Now our pattern today is worked in rounds, and we're going to be working it around this hair elastic. So we're going to need that on hand right from the get-go. You're going to start by making a slip knot, and then by with a slip knot attaching your yarn to your needle, or your hook and your elastic. So I'm going to simply place the slip knot on my hook, pull it through the center of my hair elastic, reach up, yarn over, pull up a loop, and we're all set to go. You're then going to, for round 1, work chain 1 and then work a single crochet working through the center of your elastic and around the elastic. So you're going to insert your hook through the center, yarn over, pick it up, pull through. You have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through those 2. That's your first single crochet. You're going to work a total of 60 single crochet stitches all the way around the elastic. So there's 1, we're going to keep going, 2, just each time reaching in through the center of the elastic, grabbing the yarn, pulling it up, 3, and keep going. I'm working over this tail. Now this yarn is a little bit more slippery, so I'll go ahead and secure the tail a little bit more later on, but for now I'm just working around it to tuck it in a little bit. So go ahead, work 60 single crochet stitches, working all the way around the length of your hair elastic. When you come to that first stitch, you will be joining with a slip stitch into the top of your first stitch. Once you have worked your 60 single crochet stitches, your hair elastic should be fairly covered. If you needed to add more or less, you can do that. The stitch multiple really doesn't matter too much. You just want to have a nice solid ring of color there with your yarn. So you're then, once you get the 60 stitches, you're then going to join with a slip stitch just into your first single crochet. That chain 1 does not count as a stitch. You're then going to chain 4, and this counts as a triple stitch. I'm working in US crochet terms. You're then going to, into the same stitch as joining, work 3 more triple stitches. So to work your triple, you're going to yarn over twice, insert your hook into the same stitch as joining, yarn over, drop a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops 3 times. You want to do that a total of 3 times into the same stitch. Yarning over twice. There's 2 and 3, all into the same stitch. Now into your next single crochet, and in each single crochet all the way around, you're going to work 4 triple stitches all into the same stitch. So into the next stitch, there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're going to repeat that all the way around your elastic into your next stitch. Work 4 triple stitches. And so forth all the way around. You're going to see as you're working all these triple stitches, you're going to get this nice ruffle that's going to go around the outside of your scrunchie. So go ahead, continue working 4 triple stitches into each stitch all the way around. At the end of that round 2, you're going to have a total of 240 stitches. You're going to join with a slip stitch into the top of that starting chain 4. At that time, you can then fasten off, and you're just going to take your yarn needle and you're going to tuck in that end. Again, I do find this yarn a little bit slippery, so you do want to make sure that it's tucked in quite well so that it doesn't come undone as you are wearing the scrunchie. So just tuck in your end. Trim off any other ends that you might have, and then your favorite crochet scrunchie is then complete. So thank you so much for joining me. Once again, don't forget to subscribe if you happen to make one or more of these scrunchies. Be sure to share them on social media, tagging Rich Textures Crochet, and I will come by and admire them. Until next time, happy crocheting. Bye.